Hello everyone! Today, in order to find out if years of hitchhiking adventures have taught me anything at all, my friend Ignacio and I will be competing against two other friends in a hitchhiking race. I don't need to explain what a hitchhiking race is, do I? Alright, well, just so we're on the same page, whoever gets to the island of Texel in the Netherlands first, or gets closest to it at the end of the challenge, earns 100 points. To spice things up, we also have a list of challenges to complete which are worth extra points. And yeah, that's pretty much it. On with the show. Alright, what's our strategy?
Best strategy is no strategy.
Correct. Ah oui. As soon as we turned around the corner, we made our first interesting encounter of this adventure. A man who appeared to be giving away croissant, or croissant I guess, for free.
Hey, merci. I'm homeless, I'm SDF. I'm trying better life many person.
Well, Maciek, you certainly made our day much better, so thank you very much for that. Although, if we had known you were homeless, maybe we would not have grabbed those croissants so eagerly. As we headed to the north of Brussels, our friends elected to go northeast. A pretty sensible choice, as the ring road going around Brussels would certainly be full of northbound traffic at this time of day. Unfortunately, it seemed like the hitchhiking spot that we had chosen was not so good after all. Cars passed by, ignoring us most of the time. Our friend's plan, however, seemed to pay off. Things keep getting worse because Fanny and Felix have just sent us a picture of them in a swimming pool. So that's at least 50 points for them. While we walked to a better hitchhiking spot, I noticed a group of builders. One of the challenges on our list was to drive a tractor or some kind of machinery, and so I asked them if I could drive their machine for a couple of meters, which to my surprise, they gladly accepted.
Okay.
Let's go. Finally, we managed to hitch a ride. Our driver was herself no stranger to the art of hitchhiking, which is probably why she stopped in the first place, having had first-hand experience of what it feels like to wait for a car for ages.
No trust if you're just one person, they're like...
But you did it alone as a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, and were you, did you ever feel insecure because of it, or not really?
No, not really.
No.
For example, actually the last time I was hitchhiking, it was only a couple months ago. It was in Mexico.
Oh.
So yeah, and I felt very safe.
Oh, that's cool.
So...
After this, we decided a quick lunch break was well deserved. Alas, the enemy were taking no time off in their quest to complete more challenges than us.
Warm buiten. Dan dacht je, het is een goede tijd voor een piercing. Dat vind ik mij. Ik ben niet klaar om baby's te hebben.
For doing that, to come across you and be like, hey, hi, can I ask you something?
Yeah, it's funny, sometimes when I hitchhike alone, especially after a few days, I tend to look honestly very dodgy. And there's a few times where people have thought that I was some kind of punk or something like that. One time I was in Aachen and I was just walking in Aachen and there was a bunch of homeless people and they came to me oh, do you have money? And then instantly one of them said, oh no, he's homeless too. I'm like, no, I'm not homeless actually. But yeah.
You were instantly part of the gang.
Yeah. After many interesting conversations, we told Nadia, our driver, about the list of challenges we had. And well, let's say she had some pretty interesting suggestions.
There might be somebody who just says, oh, I have to make my hours anyway. Enjoy.
Yeah, maybe that would be interesting. Would you be in?
Yeah,
I think you really should try it.
yeah, we have to
Before
try.
you-
Okay, we're gonna try it then.
Okay.
We will try.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Right.
I have no idea how easy or hard it is to enter an airport, but this one is really small.
I guess we can just knock and ask.
I don't even have my passport, but I guess if it's
You
just
don't have your passport with you.
No, I have my ID card.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I have my ID card too.
Yeah, but I guess if it's just within the Netherlands, there's no reason for a passport. But anyway,
so nice.
that would be a very interesting challenge. I would be really
Imagine
happy if we actually do this.
Right?
I think no matter what, even if you arrive last, I think we've won
If
this.
you like, if you are by plane with one anyway.
If I still have.
Before we left Nadia's car, we took the time to complete a few extra challenges.
Now I get like closer.
This is it's a very popular song in Belgium, especially when for job students and that sort of thing. So
Okay.
Let's go.
if that works, then we've won that. But
Yeah,
basically,
we won
in our
like-
hearts,
We've won, but every game ever for everyone forever.
hold on. Yeah. Basically, that's basically the state of mind that we're in. We're super overexcited. Actually, I think the airport is this way, by the way. Okay.
So see you soon, guys.
See you soon, and
See you on a plane.
But what's your plan now? What do you...
Well, we would like to fly towards inside the Netherlands.
No planes from here go inside the Netherlands.
You think? But do you think we can still ask? Or
I guess, yeah, I guess we'll ask.
Asking is always free, but yeah, they need to fill in forms, of course. And I don't think. But do you have any place to stay normally, or
Well,
what did
we
you,
have
what did you do before?
We know friends in Amsterdam, and we know
we have a friend in Amsterdam.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye. Have a nice day.
Once inside the commercial airport, we started asking around to try to find the private airport. Unfortunately, it seems most people weren't too enthusiastic about helping us. After a moment, I figured our best chances were to go pay a visit to our old friends, who after all had been fairly friendly up to this point. Maar waar kan ik vragen? Waar is dat?
Dat hebben we net uitgelegd.
Ja, maar ik begreep niet zo goed Nederlands.
We cannot tell you that.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I understand.
Use Google or something, but...
Okay, very well.
Didn't take you this kind of...
Yeah, I understand. No worries. Well, thank you anyway. Have a nice evening. Thank you.
good luck. Good luck, my friend. And there he is, the brave Explorer, trying to find someone to talk to, seeing if we can do something.
So yeah, they said that basically tonight no one is going to leave, so I think this is kind of mission failed, but the woman was very nice and she said maybe tomorrow we could ask again, but I don't think we're going to stay here tonight, so yeah.
So close and yet so far.
Yeah.
It's just right there on the other side. I guess if we run fast enough.
Despite all this wasted time, we had actually managed to catch up to Felix and Fanny. Yes, that's her real name. Can we move on now? However, they had still managed to rack up a few extra points by getting free lunch and taking pictures with some city name signs.
Spellen genre de Peking Express. We rijden met auto's en zonder geld. En we zouden weten als je misschien oude moesten eten had gisteren of zo.
Nee. Nee, eigenlijk niet. Nee, sorry.
Ok, geen probleem. Dank je. Get du tiramisu. Oh là là. Ah, moi aussi j'ai des crevettes. Un étiquette.
Oh, il y a un deuxième dessert. Oi, oi, oi. tout ça gratos.
Oh yeah, sure. No worries. Oops.
I was a founder of a company there, and I still have my office there. But it's not bankrupt, but it's not successful. So so I'm cleaning it up.
As the sun set, our progress was yet again slowed to a crawl. But that's alright, because we at least got to see just how nice and chill the Dutch can be. What? Let's go.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's great.
Were you a hitchhiker yourself?
No, actually, to be honest, I never stopped for a hitchhiker. This is the first time.
Oh.
Oh, really?
It looks this bendable, so I was like, okay, it's summer. Let me help you out.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure. Where are you from?
We had barely stepped out of the car that a little woman came to us, telling us that it was not safe to hitchhike here. We told her that we were definitely going to go find a better place, and thanked her very much.
Ja, maar het is hier ook niet veilig om te stoppen. Hier gebeuren best wel heftige ongelukken. Als mensen... Dit is een busbaan.
Just mere seconds after, another Dutch fella came to chat with us just because he saw our backpacks. How cool is that? However, the day was drawing to an end, and with it the first part of this challenge. Felix and Fanny were ahead and had therefore won the race for this day, and they had also beat us easily on challenges. I would be lying through my teeth if I said I didn't feel a little bit salty, but that was very quickly forgotten with a good pizza and 3 hours of reminiscing about all the crazy things that had happened today. We went to bed at around 1 in the morning after having rejoined the others, with our faces still radiating over excitement from the day we had just had. And anyway, there's always tomorrow to make things better, right? After enjoying a refreshing swim in the sea, we decided to hitchhike, all 5 of us, to a little town from which to start the second day of our adventure. Ignacio left me to join a friend in Amsterdam, and so I paired up with another friend. Team 2F had left just a few minutes before us, but we knew we were hot on their trail. Indeed, at a little gas station, I noticed their GPS position seemed to be very close to ours.
I mean, if they were here in this petrol station, we'd have seen them, right?
Yeah, I don't see them anyway. But yeah, we had a GPS marker right next to here. But, unable to see them, we decided to do a challenge instead. Wow, thank you very much, man. It's great. Have a nice day, yeah? Yeah, you too.
Bye!
I know where they are, they're right over here actually, so
You saw them?
yeah, I saw them.
Ah!
Are you extremely jealous of my quad bike tour? Yes, I think they are. After the celebration of the reunion with our comrades, it was time to resume the hostilities. But, in true gentleman fashion, we gave them a few minutes of head start as they had gotten there first. Once the grace period was over, we opted for the more strenuous but potentially more rewarding technique of asking people for a ride directly. Eventually, this actually worked out. We're trying to raise some friends, which by the way,
I saw them.
they're right behind us. Our new friends decided to do their best to help us out in our competition and drove almost exclusively on the fast lane of the highway. Unfortunately, there are actually 2 possible ways to get back to Antwerp. One is slightly more direct, and of course it is the one that Team 2F, who are right behind us, took. To make matters worse, we had to walk for a solid 45 minutes before reaching the place where we could hope to hitch a ride from. And as minutes passed, we realised this spot had hardly any traffic going to Brussels. We then decided to go wherever the next car to stop would take us, which turned out to be Ghent. Fuck! But you see, all was not completely lost yet. In an attempt to troll us massively, Felix and Fanny made a detour through Brussels airport, which is actually not in Brussels. So we crossed every finger we had and hoped to be on the move again very soon.
He goes to Bruges.
Okay.
While waiting near a gas station, I took the opportunity to complete one last challenge. Unfortunately, Felix and Fanny were back in the car, and they were also completing challenges.
Is goed, hè? Heel goed.
And yes, they got to Brussels way before we did. Well done to them. No, but in all seriousness, they did play a great game and won fair and square. And you know what? Perhaps more importantly, I was even reconciled with hitchhiking. Indeed, during my last hitchhiking trips, standing on the side of the road waiting for a car felt like a chore. It was predictable, most rides felt similar, and I just wasn't enjoying it anymore. But this time, well, we all had fun, we met complete strangers and got to know them, and we did things we probably won't do a million times in our lives. So, I certainly enjoyed this adventure, and I sure hope you did too.